That's Kevin Weeks. I'm Bob Wischusen, and Leah Hextall is with us as well, and we are underway. This Bruins team, 13-2-3. The Bruins and the Flyers. The Boston Bruins, one of the hottest teams in the NHL since the new year. That shot, though, on the rush by Tippett.
Owen Tippett's one of the fastest players in the league when he's going at his top flight, and he can shoot it.
It's across to Zegras. Again, chips it to Drysdale. Across to Konecny. Shoots, blocked in front. The rebound, stopped by Swayman. On the backhand, he took one away. As now at the half wall, Konecny keeps it onside. Across to Zegras. Brink shoots. Oh, what a blocker save. Made by Swayman into the netting and out of play.
To be an elite goalie and play in the National Hockey League, you have to develop your blocker. You can't only be dependent on your glove. And Swayman with a really good stop there in tight against the defenseman. But this save is absolutely sensational. It goes off the shaft of his stick.
He became a top pick of the Flyers as the Bruins look to break here. Down ice comes Jeannot. Shoots. Save made by Vladar. And the rebounder, rather, Esimont. Aside by Vladar with a lot of contact behind the play. And he'll pitchfork it out to the neutral zone all the way down. And now the gloves will drop. This conversation took place at center ice pregame. And now it will be the main event. Nick Deslauriers and Tanner Jeannot. And we are underway. Early advantage, Deslauriers. His bucket is off. And Jeannot responds. Oh, this is a heavyweight tilt.
It is. These are two tough customers. Deslauriers getting some rights. Jeannot trying to string him out. He's a little longer. Jeannot coming over the top. Uppercut by Deslauriers. Over the top by Jeannot. Jeannot raining down some rights.
And boy, Deslauriers can take a punch as well as he can deliver one.
Both out of gas. What a tilt.
Wow. What a tilt. This was a conversation taking place between the two about 20 minutes before puck drop.
While they stretch right here, center ice, you and me, once we get going and we get matched up. And I think that's a big part of why Rick Tocchet has Deslauriers in the lineup. The Boston Bruins are a very physical team. As you mentioned, they're the most penalized team. They've got a lot of toughness. And you need some of your own deterrence in the case of Deslauriers for the Philadelphia Flyers. And what a tilt. Heavyweight. You don't need to go to Vegas to see a great fight. We had one here at this matinee already.
And he keeps play moving for the backhanded outlet by Sanheim. One touch across the line. Zegras, 360, and a backhander stopped by the blocker of Swayman. Swayman 8-2-2 in his last 12 starts. And here is Kastelik, shorthanded. Down the wall, Kastelik shoots. Save Vladar! And he is able to stay square to the rebound as well. Konecny works it to the flank. Up top, Drysdale. Zegras has it. Drysdale thought about a one-timer. Those two a one-touch. And a seam pass. Konecny stopped by the stick of Swayman. It's a 4-point game, is it not? Like you are playing the team that you're trying to track down.
For sure. You know, you're in their taillights right now. That's a team that you're trailing, so.
Now it's McAvoy across the line. Sauce rink wide to Geekie from Pasternak. Played up top, Zacha, room for Pasternak. Shot pass off the outside of the post. Geekie had a wide open net.
The way you want to attack as a forechecker, go at the goalie when they handle it, and this one goes off the outside of the post. In terms of the fans, are growing exponentially in Boston.
A step for Pasternak, centering pass, save made by Vladar off of Geekie.
We had talked about it. He gets all of that, but an even better right pad save by Vladar. Outstanding stuff there on the doorstep. Point blank.
Gains steam through center. Center circled, backhands a pass to Pasternak. Pasternak leans in. Centering pass, save Vladar! He did it again!
At both ends. Vladar. Left pad.
Tried to wind it deep. Tries again, this time successful. All the way around to the half wall and Dvorak. Pitches it behind the net, Konecny. Wraparound try, save Swayman. And the rebound off the post. Tip. Oh, Swayman with the glove took it away from the net crashing Dvorak.
And Jeremy Swayman comes across with the glove. And all glove, no love. What a save.
As Emil Andre just missed the glove side. A pick by Corrali, who moves in and a breakaway. Save Vladar, and he gobbles it up. Corrali goes crashing in to the net after he was robbed again by Dan Vladar.
He gets inside, as you can see him crossing over. Shoulder check. He realizes he's got separation, but standing tall is Dan Vladar.
Off the draw, Pastrnak. Nice dangle by McAvoy. Up to Pastrnak. Flutters a one-timer. Save, made the rebound. Vladar does it again on Geeky.
They've both been absolutely sensational, but I want you to watch Vladar, 80, the goaltender. Watch where he's positioned. Gets to the crease, blocker save, tracks it with the rebound.
As he has been wonderful, and now the clear. Hathaway pressuring Middlestat. Protects it to Hampus Lindholm. Bob Wischusen, Kevin Weeks, and Leah Hextall on our ABC Hockey Saturday doubleheader. Another save by Vladar on the cutting. Lindholm. Back to the point, Middlestat. It's across. Lindholm with room. A drive. Save. Vladar with the blocker. Pastrnak has the rebound.
He's been absolutely outstanding, as Geeky just said a four-letter word to me as he sits beside me on the bench that I can't repeat because this is a family-friendly show.
Your name is in the rafters. You're all over the record books, and arguably your son becomes a better player than you were.
Absolutely.
For a dad, a dream come true.
Yep, it's great succession right there.
Bouncing puck out in front of Swayman. Score! Konecny! A bouncing puck off the stanchion, and a terrific little one-touch that Konecny is able to finish. Dvorak was right there to help him score the game's first goal.
I mentioned during the second period that it's going to take a freaky play to beat either one of these goalies. Something weird, something odd off a skate, but I didn't have off a stanchion in my crystal ball. And Travis Konecny comes in uncontested. Great play by Dvorak. Outstanding recognition as he had eyes in the back of his head. And Konecny breaks the seal. 1-0 Flyers.
Drysdale to Konecny in the corner. Room for Sealer. Gets a return. Konecny into the slot. Drysdale walks it in, shoots, score! Drysdale makes it 2-0 Flyers.
Jamie Drysdale comes downhill, and he just slings this arrow. That's perfectly placed by the Toronto native. But it's one thing to call for the puck, as Travis Konecny did there, and it's another thing to make such a great play on the pass, and an even better play on the finish by Drysdale. He gets all of that one. That's absolute perfection. Watch Drysdale in the right corner. Now he stays in motion, and he does a good job. Now he's up in the middle, rotates again. You've got to work hard to put yourself in a spot.
Konecny and Drysdale, the goal scorers. A 2-0 lead now for the Flyers. Off the draw, Lindholm finds a cutter, score! It's McAvoy with the answer! Defenseman to defenseman, McAvoy crashes the net, and just like that, we've got a one-goal game again.
Standing adjustment by Marco Sturm by putting both Lindholm and Charlie McAvoy together on the blue line. Two studs. Watch this play, because you get a lefty and a righty here, and they realize they're down 2-0. So say, hey, let me get two of my best offensive defensemen on the ice. That's great adjustment by the Bees coaching staff. McAvoy gets lost beneath the coverage, and he just chips this one home. The Long Island native and Team USA Olympic gold medal winner.
Zegras skates it free. Flipped ahead, Konecny moves in, saves Swayman with the glove, and he covers.
Played his college hockey at the University of Maine for the Black Bears. Stones Konecny to keep the deficit to 1.
Arvidsson across the line. Lost his footing, still able to muscle the puck around the boards. Stick lift by Geeky, taken back by Cates. Here's the outlet to Couturier from center ice. Scores!
Nice play off the wall by Cates. Very good unselfish play. Same thing, he didn't force it, and he spots Couturier in the middle of the ice in the center ice.
Past the glove of Vladar. Kept in by Lori, but now only 5 ticks left on the clock. Won by Sanheim. It goes to zeros, and the Flyers have their 3-1 win in support of Dan Vladar.